Have you ever thought about why girls dump their boyfriends or boo? Of course you have. After I click on the video. Probably the saying, oh, girls break up with their boyfriends or partners mentally before they break up physically or for real. And there is some truth to that. You've probably also seen, oh, on social media, everything seems so lovey-dovey and they seem like having a jolly good old time, right? But they broke up. And you're wondering, what happened with their relationship? Well, in this video, I'm going to give you all the keys you need to understand why relationships don't work out and how to prevent that from happening to you, so you can have a successful, relationship for however long you wish to have it. Feel me? Alright, enjoy the video.
It's the summertime, and I see what I be looking for like every time. Hit my line, shorty wanna turn up, so I told her fly. Don't be standing right there, you gotta come inside.
Alright, so welcome back to the channel. This channel aims to provide you edutainment, educational content in an entertaining and engaging way. Every single video I hope to not only entertain you, but also educate you. So I appreciate you for watching the video. Every like, every comment, every subscription does not go unnoticed. So again, subscribe. I appreciate you. Alright, let's get into the video. So, to keep a woman around you and not have the relationship go to tank, you gotta be consistent. Consistency in everything that you're doing. Because that consistency gives her that feeling of security and assurance and sees you as, a stability pretty much, right? As a guy that follows through on his plans. So much like most relationships don't even happen without the guy approaching. Relationships can't be maintained without the guy bringing that consistency. So obviously both parties need to maintain a relationship, but because a woman is following your lead, if you're not being consistent in the things that you're doing, the relationship will tank. Will sink pretty much, right? So an interesting thing about it is that trying to keep a girl, trying to make a girl stay with you is what will actually make her leave you. Meaning, when you do things to keep her, you start focusing on yourself and living your life and creating, quote unquote, creating your own best life.
Ain't going back and forth with you niggas, living my best life.
Because you're no longer focusing on your purpose, on your work, on whatever it is you're trying to do, but rather you're doing a lot of things just to please her. There's nothing wrong with pleasing her, but you're doing it all the time. The mistake a lot of guys make is like, oh, this is wifey, oh, I want this to last, let me do everything I can to make her happy. And yeah, make her happy, but don't do it all the time at your own detriment. Of course, relationships are all about sacrifice, but within reason. So some of the things that some guys who are over the top for their girl, not saying being over the top for your girl is not nice, but some of the things that a guy will do is that every time he has to check in with his girl before he hangs out with his boys, or he'll rather stay at home with his girl all the time rather than hanging out with his boys or going to play ball or pick up basketball, or whatever he did before and during the time that he was dating his girl. He stops doing the things that he was doing that made her attracted to him in the first place.
Where you going?
Babe, I'm going out with my friends. We're about to go get some beers.
Oh, yeah? Sure you don't want to stay?
No, I'm late.
Baby.
Hello, Justin. I'm gonna be about 3 days late. Yeah, mad late. Don't wait for me.
So a girl will stay interested and be attracted to you when you're 100% living your life and being 100% yourself and doing the things for yourself, not always technically doing it for her or to please her. Not consistency. Let's go a little bit deeper into what I mean by consistency. Let's say you get with a girl, y'all been dating for 3 months. You end up being, boyfriend, girlfriend. You guys got locked up for good. So on weekends, you typically go and chill with your boys, or you guys go pick up basketball, or you you know, you or do dancing, or you do karaoke, or you do something that you were doing before you met her, right? And she's like, okay, this is what he usually does. This is a part of his lifestyle. He does so and so thing. This is a part of the activity, and he follows through with it on a consistent basis. He plays basketball. This is his thing. He does karaoke. This is his thing. Or he does dancing. That is his thing. So the disrespect and loss of interest comes when the same guy that was doing all these activities stops doing that thing that made her attracted to him in the first place, because he was living his life, and she's like an addition, like a bonus, not your whole world, a part of your world. It may be your favorite part, but not your whole world. So where it usually starts like this, that you stop doing the things you love, is the girl might say, oh, you should come home, you should stay home tonight, I want to hang out with you, I want to spend some time with you. And of course, there's nothing wrong with that. Spend time with your girl, nourish the relationship. But don't stop doing your other activities altogether just to stay with your girl. You're losing out on you, on your own life, just to please your girl. Again, that's how you're losing yourself in the relationship. So when a lot of guys, when the girl says, "Oh, let's stay home tonight, oh, stay with me, and don't work out," and that's how you get fat too.
It's a scary thought. A lot of relationships are no longer based around mutual interests and about love of each other. So let's go through the process. You're single. You look after yourself. The reason being is because you want to be attracted to the opposite, or potentially the same sex. You meet that person. The momentum of being single is still there, so you continue to look after your body just that little bit more. And then suddenly, once you've reeled that person in and the other person has reeled you in, you start to forget to look after yourself.
Don't work out, stay with me tonight. Don't go to the gym, don't play ball, don't do dancing, stay with me tonight. So when you stop doing this stuff, you become inconsistent in what you used to be doing and what made you attractive. And then in that case, she now thinks, oh, I can do or say anything to make him change his mind. And as a result, by you just following her every wish or every word, she begins losing interest for you. So again, I want to acknowledge, yes, spend time with your girl here and there, but don't stop doing everything else in your life just to make her happy. She's a part of your life, not your whole life. She might be your favorite part in your life, but not your whole life. Again, so if you become easily swayed in every little thing, she's gonna see, oh, you're doing things just because she's telling you to do it every single time. So once in a while, yeah, listen to your girl. Like, she's your girl for a reason. Like, she has good points of views. But like, to bend your will and listen to her every single time just because she says so is not the ideal way to maintain a relationship. Because you're essentially the leader in the relationship, right? You led the courtship or the dating, like going up and talk to her or sliding her DMs, and it's also your responsibility to maintain it and lead the relationship to where it needs to go. Not listening and following her every single time. And she'll also realize, oh, you're doing it just to make her happy, not because you actually want to do it. She'll start looking at you like, oh, I thought he was a man. I thought you do whatever you want, regardless of what I say, pretty much, right? And that's essentially what the bad boy prototype does. So I'm not saying like be disrespectful or don't care, but like the bad boy, what does the bad boy usually do? He does what he wants to do, right? And then the girls that are in alignment with what he wants to do follow suit. He does what he wants to do, and the girls follow suit with him. And she'll end up thinking like, how am I gonna follow your lead or hit her man's lead if you just do what I tell you to do all the time? The key part is all the time. How's she gonna follow your lead if you're constantly being easily swayed by what she wants you to do all the time? So again, it's do your thing for you, not necessarily for her all the time. So let's say, for example, you have this guy who has a company. He's trying to make a company of him fixing computers and whatever, right? But his girl's like, oh, you've been doing this for a year, it's not really working out, maybe you should go to school and get a job or whatever. Then the inconsistent guy will stop doing what he actually likes or is passionate about So he actually wants to, he has talent in his business, and he actually wants to do that. But he'll stop doing what he wants to do, or maybe he wanted to do YouTube and is not making enough money on YouTube right now. But he'll stop doing that and listen to his girl just to make her happy. So when you're doing certain things, you have to check your intentions. I'm not saying not listening to your girl is not important, but check your intentions behind why you're listening to your girl. Are you doing it just to make her happy, or do you actually believe in yourself? Do you actually want to do this, and do you want to do it? Because if you want to do it and you're doing it just for her, not because you actually want to do it, then she's gonna lose respect for you. That's what it is. That's how guys get lost in the sauce.
Is it hard to be fresh if you don't have money, or can you still pull it off?
See, when I ain't had no money, I still had sauce. Mm-hmm. See, if you don't got no sauce, then you're lost. Mm-hmm. But you can also get lost in the sauce.
They get lost in the sauce of the relationship, and they lose themselves. So you might ask yourself, what if I want to do something different? Will I still be inconsistent? No. That's fine, because that's what you wanted. And then you end up being consistent with that new direction that you're choosing to do. Not because you're trying to please her and make her happy, but because you have decided to change course to something else. Being consistent and doing your thing on a regular basis while adjusting to her once in a while is what makes her stay with you, and it's what keeps her attracted to you and want to stay with you. Guys get into relationships with their girls, and the relationship starts to get into decline because the guy she initially fell for is not the same guy 2 months, 3 months, 2 years into the relationship anymore. You're not the same guy that you used to be. Obviously, yeah, people change, but like, you're losing yourself in the relationship. What you used to love doing, you're no longer doing it, and that's where the relationship starts going downhill, and that's where she starts being disrespectful and losing respect for you. So you need a balance. You need a consistent balance between doing your thing and giving your girl time and attention. So that's why maintaining a relationship also takes work. So that's what it is. So again, she's looking for that guy that is stable, and stability represents security, with you being consistent with whatever you like, whether that's anime, whether that's basketball, whatever. Be consistent with that thing. She may think it's weird that you like anime, but it doesn't matter what she thinks. It's matter what you like and what you enjoy doing. So the consistency comes where you're not being moved or swayed by every little thing. And when she can trust that you're not be, moved or swayed by every little thing, you can trust and feel safe with you as her man leading the way. Hope I dropped some dimes, some knowledgeable nuggets and insights for y'all. Make sure y'all subscribe to the channel. Watch some other videos on my channel here as well. Because this channel is all about edutainment. Hope you were entertained. Hope you were educated. And God bless you. Much love, peace, and joy. Namaste. And if it doesn't feed you, don't water it. Adios.
It's the summertime, and I see what I be looking for like every time. Hit my line, shorty wanna turn up, so I told her fly. Don't be standing right there, you gotta come inside.